All right, welcome back. Here's round 3 of Modern Mondays for you. We have brought you everything you ever wanted. I mean, I love these, so I'm assuming you love these because my opinions are, of course, popular. Yeah. We've brought you a control mirror. We've got Ryan Westberg on 4-color snow control versus Alder Crammond on Azorius Miracles. So, strap in, friends. We're going to see some land go. But first, we're going to see some land Astrolabe
Should
go.
have forced it. Should have forced it.
It's all over now.
Yeah. Astrolabe, strongest card.
Look at that
I
white
actually think
bordered island into shiny opt. Sorry, we're done.
it would have been really good if Alder had a force there. Alder does not know Ryan's hand, but Ryan's hand is an absolute mess without Astrolabe in play.
Alder doesn't necessarily know what Ryan's on. He could be thinking that this is Paradoxical Outcome. He could be thinking this is Wurza.
Right.
Search for a
Wow,
Skanta.
that's a
I
card
love
I haven't seen in a while.
Right.
So Ryan will be able to, off of an island and a waterlogged grove, cast Ren and 6 if they want to. Although I guess there's no land to get back.
Wow, you're so not wrong about forcing that Astrolabe.
Yeah, yeah. Ryan's hand is such a mess. Without.
Ryan's gonna go to 19 to cast Ren and 6. Alder gonna regret all of his life choices. Alder just lost it. Alder's gonna untap trigger search. To the bin. To the hand. Oh, Terminus. Not good right now.
Probably not ever good against this
I'm not
deck.
sure it's gonna be good. I mean, you're gonna take down some Ice Fang Quaddles for real
Yeah.
cheap, but
If this Ren can get going,
yikes.
Alder's going to be in a heap of trouble.
Ryan's gonna be in a heap of lands. Mystic Sanctuary passed. Alder's really hard up here. Mystic Sanctuary incredibly powerful, and he will have the ability to bounce it, I assume, with the cards in his deck. But when you're curving out with a tap land there, not everything you want. But if he has another blue source, he could be setting up Cryptic.
So Ryan missed a land on this draw step. So Ryan's sitting with no lands in hand. So probably the play is, oh no, there is. Okay.
Alder has a Mana Leak, an Opt, a Jace, a Teferi, and another card I don't quite see. But he's got the Mana Leak for anything too threatening. Opt end to turn otherwise. Hopefully draw a mana source, play Jace. But I don't know if you want to tap out when you have no idea what you're facing. Ryan's got a K command, a Lightning
Did Ryan
Bolt.
forget to uptick the Ren there?
I
I think Ryan may have forgotten to uptick Ren. I was gonna say I would have considered playing the Watery Grave untapped, sacking the Waterlogged Grove to draw, and then plussing to get the Grove back with the Ren and 6.
Or just plussing, at the very least. So we've got a Delta K command Lightning Bolt Jace in Ryan's hand. Alder's found his white mana.
He's found his Lion Plains.
I love those.
Yeah,
the
they're
animals and the
gorgeous.
Mirage Plains.
Yeah, gorgeous
I just
plains
wanna
art.
Shred that island that's sitting there. This is like one of my favorite planes.
Yeah.
And that island. Like 8. No, it's an older.
It
can't be
Portal. So
7th.
Portal has that art, but I don't think that's.
It looks like
Portal.
7th, but I don't think that's the 7th edition symbol.
Yeah.
Jace is here to sculpt your mind.
That
I see
should
Force of
earn
Negation.
a Force of Negation.
My Jace for your Jace. Get out of here. 2 Jaces in exile. I would too. Letting a Miracles player brainstorm is, famously a bad move.
Yeah, don't give him the Mind Sculptor. I mean, honestly, most of their spells don't win the game anyway. Although, Entreat the Angels, that's a hell of a card.
That card will close.
Yeah. So if Ryan's not able to counter and Entreat the Angels, I'm pretty sure that he will lose to it.
Yes.
If it's for any significant number more than 2.
Yep.
17. Attempt to cast Hunt Master.
We're going to cast Hunt Master of the Fells.
Okay, I'm going to go back to 19. I'll get a wolf.
Going to go to 19. Get a woof.
Your turn.
Has Ryan been plussing the Ren?
He did plus the
okay.
Ren on a fetch land this time around.
Oh, and you
Good.
learning about, yeah, this goes to exile, yeah. I have to usually remind people. They usually want to throw it in the graveyard.
I can never remember all the text on Huntmaster, so I have it pulled up here. But it's
Oh.
got two sides, so if we pull it up,
I can.
still really.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it,
I'm
and
sure
I can
everyone else
flip
remembers it better than I can. You can flip it?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Can I spell it?
That's another question.
Probably.
I've got it right here.
But I want chat to see it too.
Chad probably already knows. They know so much more than me.
Yeah, that's true. They just use their own computers. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Oh my God! With the animation and
Whoa.
everything. Did you really?
No.
Okay.
I'm kind of. It's mostly cheating.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're cheating.
Deal 2 damage to a creature.
I was so impressed. You should have
Yeah.
just said yes. It's like first the storm and
No.
turns graphic. Now you're
Yeah.
flipping
The
cards.
storm and turns. I'll take my my pat on the back for that, but not this.
Okay. So
Oh,
we're
gosh.
trying to figure out how to deal with Huntmaster.
I'm trying to figure out how to navigate computers.
We're gonna flip. We're not gonna flip.
Pass. Pass. Okay. Untap. Upkeep,
Pass.
Flip.
Untap.
With the flip on the stack. Okay.
Flip on stack. Path. No flip.
So then the flip will. Oh, because the creature's gone. Before
Yeah,
the
the
flip can
the
happen.
flip
Okay.
isn't gonna happen not because the spell was cast, but rather because he's gone.
Yeah.
Chat
Like
wants
a
more
land
flips.
tap, okay.
More flips. Do it again. Do it again.
Whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. All right.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Serious. Okay, we have path in the upkeep.
Remember more about exactly how that worked. It would happen more often. Draw. Yeah, still for the draw step.
What's happening? You watched the Twitch. You're watching it now.
Fetch with the Pluto Delta.
Found it.
18.
We're gonna fetch with Delta.
Go to 18.
Here's the Steam Vents tapped.
Plus, bring it back.
Colors online. Plus get a
Oh.
fetch land.
Ren
I
and
would love
6
to
is
see-
just Ren and 6 is just such a house against these slower control decks.
Oh
It
my
like
God.
it took these Miracles decks in Legacy and put them in the ground, and now you see it taking the modern Miracles decks and also putting them in the ground.
Yep. And Miracles in Modern just really coming up again because of Mystic Sanctuary, because they have the option to instant speed a Miracle off a fetch land. Because Mystic Sanctuary, for some reason, is an island. Like, this was a fine plan. Just make it an island. But yeah, Ren and 60, real good here.
Thanks, Mosswart.
Take another one down to 17. Time to cast Goy. Okay, sure. Your turn.
Thank you so much. We try our best. So Tarmogoyf comes down for some pressure, eats Mana Leak. He is a leaky Largoyf.
Oh, they're definitely looking for a land here.
Yeah, he is hard up for
7 or more, right?
resources. And if okay.
Okay.
Turns out Search for Scanta is some nice incidental ramp. It's one of my favorite things about it that, you don't always notice in the midst of the incredible value generation. It's just making an extra land drop is good.
Yeah, you're right, Bogdan.
That's
We,
gonna go.
you know,
I
we
was
get
like, this is
compliments,
awkward. Thank
get
you,
compliments,
but
get
also-
trolled. I need to make somebody a moderator.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. We're going to Fairy,
Minus.
draw a card. Ren and 6 shoots to Fairy. I'm not sure I'm
many
about
cards do you have?
minusing
4?
there. I mean, Alder's really hard up for land drops, but I'm not entirely sure that I want to expose him to Ren. We're about to start that card draw engine, I assume. Oh, he doesn't have another green source except the Astrolabe. I still want to start that card draw engine. I'm not going to lie. Cycling fetches is cool, but I like drawing cards. I could be totally wrong. As we're seeing, making land drops is also cool. End step, we're going to expensive divination.
It's at 5, yeah.
Alder's still no land. Passing. Ryan, end of turn.
Green, attempt to cast total.
Snack. I would like to draw a card. Cantrip Snack.
Trigger.
We've got Cryptic and Goyf in hand. Still haven't seen that K command.
No, we'll do it now. Yeah, sack this to draw.
Sack the Waterlogged Grove, draw a card. We're starting that game. Gonna pick up a snow-covered forest.
Draw.
We're gonna get that Death Touch online for all that it means.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's time for Ryan to start
Grove.
just getting some value.
Yep,
Attacking for 1.
we are. We're gonna start
Let's
groving.
run that Goyf out.
He's got 2 Goyfs, the
Yeah.
Lightning Bolt, a K command. Let's just do it. Like K command, drop a card. I don't care.
Yeah, let's get some
Just
pressure going.
jam some things. You know Alder's holding all the answers, but if you can cast enough in one turn, he's got 2 Goyfs coming in.
Yeah, and
I would probably K command here first, but I don't think it matters.
Ren and 6 is just gonna run Alder out of things.
Yes. We're gonna see Snap, Caster, what, Mana Leak? Oh,
yeah.
Alder.
Sure.
We're gonna Snap Opt.
Alder helpfully noting that Opt is the only castable spell in his graveyard.
Ooh. We're gonna cast Terminus.
This is on in step.
Let it go. Let it go. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. This is in response to Tarmogoyf.
I think
Was
it's
it?
actually after
Oh, okay,
Tarmogoyf
Tarmogoyf resolved already.
Yeah. I will be really surprised if Ryan.
Go to 16.
16
Counters
off the
this.
Waterlogged Grove.
Counter,
Cryptic.
bounce.
Counterbounce your.
Okay.
Oh,
All
counterbounce Ascanta. This is brutal. Force. I think that's
Okay.
very important.
Yeah.
You got it. Oh, right. Yep.
Okay. So Ryan ends up in a
Oh, terminus, right.
in a decent spot here.
My
Yeah, I
choice
think
of
Ryan's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ascanta did not bounce, which
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
for
Alder has Azcanta available to grind out advantage, but Azcanta is a lot more mana intensive card than Ren is for grinding advantage.
I think, in a control mirror, so much is dependent on hitting your land drops. And the fact that Ryan is now cycling that Waterlogged Grove says he says, I have enough.
Right.
And Alder has been struggling. So if you just look at the 2 land bases, it's pretty clear who is ahead right now.
Well, and if Ryan ults that Ren in 6 too,
Oh, game.
yeah. Yeah, in this matchup, when Ryan has access to spells like Kolaghan's Command, if every land is a K command or a Cryptic,
That closes the game very, very
Yeah.
quickly. You can't have that.
it's one of the reasons why I think Ren in 6 is just so good, because it still has that formula that winning Planeswalkers have, plus draw a card, minus interact with the board, ultimate win the game. It's not as overstated as some of the Planeswalker abilities are in that vein, but it still does those things. And at 2 mana, I just think it's the best Planeswalker in Magic right now. But
I'm
open
willing
debate.
I need to look at more of what Oko's doing before I'm going to agree with that. But I think you're absolutely right that for 2 mana and really very little build around, you can get
Yeah. Okay.
an incredibly powerful Planeswalker that just hits on 2. It's so amazing. Yeah, and it pluses 5 pizza noting it pluses to go out of bullet range on turn
I've
2,
got
which is just
sorcery and
nuts.
instant and
Yeah.
creature. Okay, so 5. I believe that's 5.
Instant sorcery,
Land.
creature.
Tarmogoyf going to come
Yeah.
down as a 5/6.
Missing enchantment, tribal, and artifact.
Do you K command your own Astrolabe for a larger Tarmogoyf at a certain point? I think your mana base is a little too pushed for that.
Yeah.
Unless it's the game-winning play.
I'm going to attempt to cast Kolaghan's Command.
K command it.
Discard a card, I'm going to bring back Tormentor back to my hand.
Oof. You discard me, Goyf. No love for Tybalt? Has anyone
I have love
ever
for
had
Tybalt.
love for Tybalt?
I do, but no love
Explain.
for Tybalt in play.
Love for Tybalt in theory.
Yeah, I like Tybalt's look. I think Tybalt's great as a non-magic card.
He's a good character.
Yeah, 5 pizza knows.
Yeah. He's got style, attitude, charm. We have
Yes.
bounced Ren to reset that
Darker and
clock.
people have experimented with Oko, and the results are pretty positive. People are liking Oko.
Yes. He's extremely good. He's been used in control decks. I think he's going to creep into mid-range cells.
You,
Um,
Vibe Pizza.
Oko is absolutely strong enough for Modern. Honestly, I've been playing with him in the Paradoxical Outcome sideboard. If you can survive the initial assault of a burn deck in your deck that can play Oko, he can pull you straight out of range. He's completely unboltable. He makes a food every turn. If you can crack those foods, you just win the game. So he's a little bit slow, but if you're running other interaction that can slow down burn, he is a way to absolutely shut them off. And yeah, that feels weird to say, here's a 3-drop to play against burn, but I'm not joking. That card is also nuts at pressuring Planeswalkers. It comes down, turns something else you control. Like if you have an incidental artifact, you just slam a Planeswalker right out the gate. And he upticks to do that. He's a universal answer. You're a deck that has problems with Collector Oof. Oko. No more Oof.
Using the 1 mana that I had.
Anyway, Oko is bananas. Ryan gonna play Jace here, just to...
Oko makes bananas.
Oko makes...
2, 3.
He is quite the snack.
Put these 2 back.
Makes little food bananas.
Play a land turn. Attack you for 5.
Vibe Pizza, this is a family show. Get yourself under control.
Yeah, Planeswalker was not added.
He's not Tassiger. Tassiger is the one who has
Yeah,
bananas.
yeah,
Study up.
yeah.
Oh, right. So it's
Tassiger is the banana king. Or
You're
Banana Man.
Tassiger's male?
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of Twinkie, but
Yeah.
bananas, not Twinkies. But,
Yeah.
you know.
in a turn fetch down to 14.
End step, fetch to 14. Just gonna keep emptying my deck of lands.
We've entered the grind zone.
We did force the Ren in 6 the second time, but I'm gonna be honest, enough value has been gained. If it then ate a Force of Negation, that's fine. It's just eating another card after all the free lands. Poor Alder, this has just been solidly out advantaged this entire game by that Ren in 6.
Turns out when you get all the colors for free, you get the good cards.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, we've got another Ren in 6, just in case.
Put these 2 on.
Not as relevant now.
Arkham's Astro play all the best colors?
Yep. I mean, I'm into it.
Play land for the turn.
Where's the fast forward on this replay? Oh, hey, come on. You don't like a good control mirror? Also, if you want a chitty chat, we can probably do that between these plays. Here's another Ren in 6.
They're playing Tarmogoyf. That is a fast forward.
Tarmogoyf should shut this off. We're going to activate a Scanta, see if we can find an answer to Ren in 6. I think we need an answer to
Scoop 'em up.
Tarmogoyf. I think Alder has seen the writing on the walls. He's done. We're going to go to game 2 with Ryan up a game.
Look, we finished a control mirror game in less than 20 minutes.
Are you proud of us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
might
think we
be
did
able
it.
to get...
This is-
Yeah.
We might not have another draw here.
We helped Tarmogoyf get on the battlefield and make the match end. Ooh. I
Maximum
like that.
bananas.
So we have to...
It's
That's
a nice
fine.
banana split you've got there between those cards.
And Sultai's, I mean, Sultai's not really banana color. I mean, I guess it's banana colors.
I think
now.
it is the banana shard. I mean, given Tassiger and Oko,
Yeah.
it's the
Alright.
banana shard.
You heard it here first. Sultai banana shard.
Yep. Oh, sideboard. Does Ryan have a deck list up there somewhere? I can tell you 15 cards of it.
So this is the difficulty with Modern Mondays is they are more of like a casual Monday night event. So we do get a lot of players, but we don't get any deck lists submitted online. So players can submit their deck list to us, but we do not know the player's deck list. However, Urchin has sideboards. So we can't
do.
tell you main decks, but we can tell you sideboards.
So yeah, looking at what Ryan has as options to bring in against Alder here, we have 1 Unmoored Ego, 1 Surgical Extraction, 1 Disdainful Stroke, 1 Negate, 1 Fluster Storm, 2 Fry, 1 Ceremonious Rejection, 2 Ancient Grudge, 1 Engineered Explosives, 1 Veil of Summer, 2 Anger of the Gods, and a Thrag Tusk. I love those counterspell splits. I love the like 1/1/1 like tailor it. It's just like good deck building. I think I like Negate here, obviously. I think I like Fry for the walkers. It is walkers, right? I'm not out of my mind.
Yes, I believe so. I'll look up Fry.
Veil seems great.
Yeah, Veil's fantastic.
Do you like
Flusterstorm.
Yeah, I think Flusterstorm is okay. Do you like Disdainful Stroke? Does he have enough big boys?
Yeah, I think Disdainful Stroke's worth playing.
Yeah, hits Jace, hits Cryptic. Oh yeah, you can totally fry a Planeswalker, and probably should. I highly recommend.
Ooh,
I
like
love that art.
Yes.
I'm afraid your dinner got a little overcooked.
Oh man, I wonder if
This is.
do we just
do it? Let's just run it.
Yeah.
Text me.
Pretty even.
So we have an unexpected flavor of the week.
Out of nowhere, bam, fried.
Later. Yeah, but
I'm afraid your dinner got a little overcooked.
Ooh.
Can we also
By Marlon Farthwald, innkeeper.
Innkeeper where?
Farthwald.
Farthwald, of course. How could I forget?
Obviously.
Can we revisit Into the Story though? Like,
Yeah.
funny as this is, and also I love the chicken feet. I just like fried chicken right here.
Yeah.
It is literally fried chicken, the card.
Oh my god.
It is.
Chickenception.
We've put the pieces together. We've figured it out. Fried chicken.
This
Into the
match
story.
can wait.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see some
They're
lane
gonna
drops, some ops. We'll
control
get there.
each other.
Serum Visions, fetch. Into the story. I love this. The boundary between real and imaginary is as thin as the page and just as easily torn.
That is a good one.
Right? Right?
Sometimes the serious ones just kind of like really fall flat.
Yeah.
But I'm into this one.
See, I like it when they're poetic, but I will recommend against when you read a poetic, serious flavor text, then trying to go read a lot more of them, because once you've read about 6, they all look awful.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's good advice.
All right, we've got some land drops. We've Serum Visions for Ryan. We're bringing in a Watery Grave tapped. Alder's going to fetch end step once again for another Hallowed Fountain tapped.
No Astrolabe here, which means Ryan's deck can't function. No, I'm kidding. Well,
The
maybe.
linchpin
We'll
is
see.
missing. There's not going to be a Ren and 6 anytime soon.
I would love to see
Ooh, tracker.
somebody do a test of these decks if the opponent just kind of sells out to counter Astrolabe in the early turns. If that would like seriously up people's win percentages, because I see it happen in Legacy all the time where I'm like just force of will to Astrolabe, and I think there are a good number of games where it would completely just win the game on the spot.
I think it 100% on whether you're 100% depends on whether you're a deck that's using Astrolabe for fixing or whether you're a deck that's using Astrolabe as an artifact.
Sure. Yeah,
If it's an
absolutely.
artifact deck, don't.
Yep. Agreed.
Snapcaster Mage, snare it. No thank you. No Snap Visions.
But it's kind of ridiculous that you can use Astrolabe for an artifact and not for fixing. Like, isn't that kind of whack? Like, if the card's designed right, shouldn't it just like need to be used for fixing to be like a useful card?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just want to draw a card.
Yeah, I know.
I just want to draw a card. I. It's hard for me to hate on that card. It's a very strong card, but don't make me. Don't make me. There's a lot in hand for Ryan. I saw Tireless Tracker, which I'm really into. I love Tireless Tracker.
Agreed.
It's such a value house. Oh, he did bring in the Veil of Summer. I see that. So he's probably debating whether or not. Yeah, if he plays another land here, does he have another green source is the problem.
Ooh,
so he's
it's
just
the
gonna run
greedy
it.
tireless cast.
Oh, he did not play a fetch. Oh, here's the logic knot.
Yeah.
I would see here. I'm about maybe assuming he has a fetchable green source off of that delta.
Yep.
I would have run out that delta so then I could Veil in response
Yep.
here.
I agree. I think,
Oof.
yeah, Ryan goes for the greedier line, and
I mean, you have to imagine a control player sitting on 3 blue and a colorless.
right. I mean, Alder also had Cryptic up, so
Yeah.
you know, we saw the logic knot, but like, yeah, I think maybe it was a little. Ryan wanted to really maximize possible value, but I think probably should have just
Yeah. Yeah.
prioritized getting the card out there.
Preserving your life total against blue-white miracles is not. It's not a consideration.
Yeah.
In a turn, fetch, taking the 1 down to 19.
Ryan gonna fetch to 19, preserving that life total.
There we go.
So Ryan has put together, it looks like, all of their colors, because we're not playing white, so we know we've got all the
Yeah.
colors and cryptic mana available. So
Okay, color me impressed.
yeah, pa got him. Finger guns,
Y'all couldn't see my sweet finger gun.
hashtags.
He did it without an astrolabe. See? Astrolabe not required.
Yeah,
Field steam bend. So,
Field of Ruin off red.
Get out of here.
See, if we had the astrolabe,
Perhaps we have a snow-covered mountain available.
we probably do.
Yeah. We are not fielded off anything.
But now we do not have cryptic.
We
mana.
have as close as we're going to get to Snowmane on the board right now. Trigger search. Do we want to bin it and flip? And bin and flip. Yes.
okay. Oh, another one. Off the, yeah.
He's not interested in Path to Exile right now. I can see it. There's not a ton of threats. And also just ramping seems highly relevant.
Yep.
Starting to generate advantage if you don't have to interact. I like Alder's play here.
Looks like we're gonna drop it to Fairy.
In response.
Time to ravel your time. Or
Attempt to cast Kologon command.
we will instead.
Return Tireless Tracker to my hand.
Ooh.
I believe there's a force in Alder's hand,
And mana to hard cast it.
so I think this will earn it. Ooh, Ryan realizing after Alder thinks for a minute. So Ryan probably should have just tapped that properly in the first place. But if Alder was really paying attention, he might have seen Ryan specifically go to untap that snow-covered forest, which is that is
little,
Veil of Summer.
It's a little telling,
Yeah.
as it were. So all of this happening with Teferi Time Raveler on the stack. Generally speaking, he does have a breeding pool in his deck, so I think, yeah, that Delta play earlier. Generally speaking, if you are trying to prevent Teferi from bouncing something with Veil of Summer, you want to cast that Veil of Summer in advance of Teferi, or you cannot do that. Yes, they get to choose a different mode, but just a tip. So instead of the Veil of Summer, okay, Alder deciding not to counter the Kolagon's command.
Okay.
Gonna
And then
uptick
we
Teferi.
see Ryan follows it up with the Ice Fang.
Gonna get that in before Teferi stops it. We have a Lightning Bolt. Teferi goes to... Yes,
That's
Teferi
correct.
goes to 4. I'm just so used to him coming down immediately down ticking.
Right.
Here's Tracker.
I'll shock to
Gonna shock, track, attack. Get a clue.
17. Yeah. Clue.
God, that card's incredible. Sorry. I can't get over Tireless Tracker. Playing things like you know, when I've played Lantern, it's just like, if they can stick a Tireless Tracker, you just lose the whole game.
Oh, they just draw through their deck whenever they want to. Yeah.
Unbeatable. Literally unbeatable. You know, playing Sultai Control recently, there's nothing that's more of a nightmare than a Tireless Tracker.
Oh, you got the basics.
I wish there were more reasons to play it in Amulet, because boy, if you've bounced your bounce lands to make clues with Amulet out in
God.
Amulet Titan,
You can immediately crack them.
yeah, right. It seems like
You
why aren't you
disgust me.
playing Tireless Tracker in Amulet Titan? Well, it turns out Amulet Titan's a really good deck, and you don't need Tireless Tracker.
Well, that's gross.
Yeah.
I'm marginally sickened at this point. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Azusa, I'll just draw an extra card for every land drop all day long.
And pay to crack my clues with the bounce
Yeah.
land. That's
It's just a land drop equals draw a card,
Yeah.
add a counter to the Tireless Tracker.
Yeah.
You're smiling way too much.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
really fun.
Real upsetting.
Why am I not playing Amulet Titan right now?
Oh, because you're hanging out
Yeah,
with me and
that's
with
true.
Chad. Come on.
That's true.
This
I'm
is so
I'm
much-
having actually way more
Yeah.
fun just talking about Amulet Titan, because that never happens when I actually play. So, you know,
It's like it is
thought
happening.
experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you took one.
All of your amulet puzzles line up perfectly when you're commentating.
it's true. Wonderful. Alder, after some serious consideration, bounces the Ice Fang Quaddle with the Teferi.
Put a counter
Yikes.
and draw a card.
Oh.
Untap.
Oh, attack cowboy. You're not wrong.
Upkeep.
Oh, I'm disgusted. I have issues with Oko. Yeah, I'm going to take that idea home, thanks. I have things to do. I'll be in my tank.
I play against the card. I play a lot of standards.
So we get to see Ryan does have another basic, so at least 5 basics.
That land base is so basic.
He might be the most popular planeswalker.
Yes.
That was weak. I know.
Well, I guess maybe Oko now.
I mean,
I'm like stretched. It's a control mirror
the
here.
Golos decks just rack Oko decks for the most part. So in
Just play P.O. Urza during this control
Just
mirror.
in the
Amulet-
booth, we'll just commentate it in the booth
I mean,
without you seeing it.
I forgot my magic bag, or I would do it
I
because.
have Amulet.
God damn it! Why
It's
did I forget my
always
thing?
Near and dear to my heart.
I meant to bring all my stuff, but I didn't. Otherwise, I would do it, and I would absolutely narrate the whole thing. Every single trigger, every single mana generation. I could do that for you. It would be, horse race style, Radiocaster, Magic the Gathering. Honestly, I'm gonna not screw that up next time, and we'll have some special segment in which we do doofy audio only Magic the Gathering in an old timey voice.
Oof.
You have to old timey it. The play doesn't
Yikes.
count. We're gonna see an island followed by an arc, and naturally, I'm gonna trigger draw a card. Sorry.
6, actually.
We're gonna lightning bolt Jace.
I'm afraid to try.
Never be afraid to try.
Oh.
We are not gonna lightning bolt Jace. That's gonna eat a force of negation. Alder's exile pile is almost as large as his graveyard.
Yep, draw a card.
Ice Fang Quad will draw a card. Everybody can draw cards off of this. Bounce a draw, replay a draw.
I did not play a
I mean, Alder's board position looks good, but Ryan has a grip of cards.
Many
Yeah.
cards. I see Huntmaster. I see, I believe, Cryptic.
Will he play this Prismatic Vista? It'll be kind of telling, like, are there more base? Okay, so we can probably assume that there is at least one more basic in the deck. If I were to bet, I would say it's an island.
If you were to bet, you would not be an island. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Which land would I be then?
Sorry, you were saying.
You can outwit me when we play Magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would also bet it was an island that he was thinking of fetching with a prismatic vista. All right.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Declare an attack. Attack the fairy time ravel.
Teferi goes down to 1 again.
Still raveling.
He just won't quite unravel. I'm just going to bust out the old-timey voice at some point, and I really apologize when that happens. This control mirror was really exciting for game 1. Fry.
Ooh.
Psh, we told you. Dinner.
Bye, Jace.
Dinner's ready.
Your whole deck counts.
Your brain is fried.
Unless you play colorless planeswalkers.
Alder, do you have a response here? Hand shuffle. Not a response. Jeez. Out of here. Off in exile.
Oh man, attack cowboy. Did you intentionally make like a double entendre there?
Oh.
Because that was good. It took me, I was like, wait a minute. Wait, no offense to either player?
Oh
Ah?
man, you really did it. Also the draw bracket.
Yeah,
This is great.
yeah.
All right, attack cowboy.
Yeah, wait, is that make it a triple entendre?
I think so. Also, I'll give you second place to my Tibet joke with that. I think my Tibet joke gets to win. Mill is realer than it has been. I'm not going to lie. God, what was the card from Eldraine that made Mill super real? I'm trying to remember. Oh, duh. Like Drown and Story. Really get to, like,
Oh yeah.
you get a lot of value out of Mill. So I actually don't think that Mill, classically not a tier 1 deck. Still don't think it's tier 1, but I think it has a lot more going on now. You can get value out of things other than just dumping cards in your opponent's graveyard. Being able to interact better helps. Do you even play Story? Yeah, why not? Why run out of gas when you can draw 4 cards for like nothing?
Oh,
At
you
instant
can play
speed.
Ancestral Recall instead, though.
Well, por qué no los dos? I just like drawing cards.
All right.
I don't know. I've never played Mill. Maybe they draw enough cards.
It depends. I mean, usually they die before they can like. It's like playing Burn, except you're not interacting with the board at all. So like,
Yikes.
you just die to what other people are doing. If you want to sit around and draw cards, that's kind of unless you can.
Not if
find
you
a
drown
bridge.
things.
Yes, good point.
I'm gonna fetch down 6.
Maybe it plays quite a bit differently with Drown.
Yeah. All right, we've got another fetch. We've got even more basic lands available. When we said snow, we were not kidding. This was snow joke. I'm so
And
fired.
The last fetchable land was an island.
I think there's another one. I think I saw another one. I will not go home. Buy pizza. You cannot make me. Every week I get this from you. And every week I'm back, you have no power here.
Hunt Master.
Hunt, Master of the Fells. Gain some life, make a woof. I don't know, but you always do. Buy pizza. Why do you even come here? You always do.
Cryptic. Getting cryptics.
Ryan not in a terribly commanding position with that Raveler on the board.
So I'm assuming that Ryan's Huntmaster was a bait spell? What?
I'm so confused. He's bouncing Teferi, which is not what I want to be doing. I want to be killing
No.
Teferi. I don't want his loyalty reset.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also confused by that.
Your go.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that we couldn't play the cryptic at instant speed, so like countering was out of the question for the Huntmaster.
I might be more down to bounce my own Ice Fang. Draw a
Yeah.
card, draw a card.
Or the Astral.
Or the Astrolabe. You could probably immediately replay the Astrolabe, assuming he
Yeah.
can get something off the Misty. Then you can Cryptic, bounce Astrolabe, draw a card, play Astrolabe, draw a card. That sounds a lot better to me.
Although I'm willing to,
You're right. Yeah.
like,
I also hate you.
I think at this point that Ryan is out of Snowlands.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
even if he could get like a blue source off the Misty that isn't a snowland, he could leave up a snow source,
Right.
pay for the Cryptic.
Right.
Wait a minute. We couldn't pay for this the way we paid for this. Oh, no, yeah, we could. Sorry, I mixed up the 2 piles of 4 lands. The one was the Huntmaster, the other had 3 blue.
Sure.
See, now you're getting the hang of it, Vibe Pizza. Isn't it fun? To ferry back.
Okay. Untap.
See, problem. We have another Astrolabe. We have a Veil of Summer available, but without the Snapcaster, not what you want. It doesn't work. Yes, okay, figured it out.
Hold up.
Actually, hold on. Ooh, there we
Okay.
go, Flicker Whiz.
Okay.
I also see what you did there. I also see what you did there.
So we're going to force the counter on the Veil here.
I'm sorry.
All they're taking another look at Fry.
Okay.
Psst. Bzzzt.
Snapcaster.
Snapcaster.
Yep.
Veil, no cantrip, but Snapcaster can target something for flashback. Yep. There we go.
That's a Fry. Ooh.
Everyone's bouncing Teferi today.
So yeah,
Yikes.
Veil of Summer doesn't prevent
Didn't
that.
do the thing.
Attack you for 1.
Bam.
You're
Snack, 15. We lost a little track of the life totals because of their...
Because it's a control mirror.
Because they're not entirely relevant for a very long time. Also, we were too busy cracking epic puns.
Yeah. Important jokes.
Yep. Yeah, I regret not bringing my cards. We could have been having a lot of fun.
So anyway,
Yeah, more questions about Modern.
probably have a
Okay, in a turn.
third game here and
In 5 minutes, they're
Somebody's
gonna have a nice
gonna-
drawn game.
win. Ryan, you just have to hold on and hope Alder can't finish you.
Which is looking very believable.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Alder has as far as win conditions go. I think we've seen Colonnade, but
Jace.
Jace, yeah, Jace is not That is not a fast closer, especially if it can just get dinked by an Ice Fang every turn.
Attack to pair with both creatures.
Ryan at least has,
Ooh.
no, Ryan not interested in closing either. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Yep.
Snap fight, snap.
You don't have to look at your opponent. They can't respond.
Oh, God.
Okay.
We're going to path.
Path this one. Sure.
Yeah. Block that one. We're going to get another base. Okay, we're just going to go on. Okay.
Oh, wow. Ryan,
Very
did,
really
did Ryan just
Ryan
scoop?
just scooped. He had
Okay,
enough
maybe
of that.
feels like of the two of them.
Ryan was in the better position.
Well, Ryan is the only one that has the potential to win
In time.
a match in
Yeah.
4 minutes. And by
Yeah.
potential, I mean it's not going to happen.
No.
But like, if all their mulls down to 0 and Ryan plays a Tarmogoyf,
Yeah.
maybe,
Maybe that's the thing.
yeah.
The fact that it just like counters like Bloodbraid Elf and stuff like that.
Oh, and also I have the time wrong, and we actually have 1 minute and 10 seconds
Yeah,
left.
they're not going to present. I believe we are probably done here, and these guys are going to cement themselves firmly in the control bracket. So if you want to shoot us any more questions for the next couple of minutes, we will be happy to field them.
Yeah, the
Much as
players-
Alder was happy to field any. A red source. I'm done.
I was just gonna say both players will have 2 draws, which is, when you're playing modern on Monday, it's nothing like the 1-0-2 bracket.
You want your Monday to go on as long as possible.
Maybe they have to get matched up against each other again.
Does why are we watching this count as a modern question? Vibe Pizza, the door's that way. If you don't like it, I'm sure there are many other things you could do. What app are we using for life counting? Or are they using? I'm not sure what app they're using.
2D20s, the app.
It's in the upper right-hand
No, I don't
corner,
know.
sweetie. Or left, depending on your operating system.
Probably not. I mean, but I'm willing to call it a draw. Okay. Yeah.
Vibe
Yeah,
Pizza's a
not
friend
sure
of mine.
what
He
not
goes
sure
into
what Riot's using.
If we had maybe like
No.
5-6 minutes, I might. My deck might if I get in. If I get.
Yeah, I think they're just calling it. So that's time and round.
I don't think your deck can win in 4 minutes of game time.